What is God asking you to do? Hi, my name is Pau. Allow me to journey with you here at Pathways of Hope. Today, Jesus is asking us to intently listen to his commandments with all of our being and lovingly respond to it. The gospel today was taken from Mark 12:28 to 34, wherein Jesus replied to the question of a Jewish scribe, which commandment is the first of all? He replied, Hear, O Israel, the Lord is God and is Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, with all of your strength. The second is, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Let us first focus on the initial response, which was taken from Deuteronomy 4 to 5. In Jewish, this is called the Shema, which literally means hear or listen. This does not only pertain to the sound waves that enter our ear whenever so we can hear. In Hebrew, Shema will also mean focus or pay attention and more. It can also mean acting on what you hear, like from Psalm 27, verse 7, Shema, or hear, O Lord, when I cry out, be gracious to me and answer me. Where David is asking God to come to his aid. Listening is not just hearing, but doing what is being asked of us. To love our God with all of our being points us to obey to his teachings and his commandments. This is where the challenge happens. It's difficult for us to obey at times with our pasaway nature or the fallen one. It is easier to for us to do it our way, like how the song goes. That's why real listening takes much effort and action since we are trying to faithfully act on what God is asking us to do. Which brings us to the second commandment. You shall love the Lord your neighbor as yourself, which was originally taken from Leviticus 19:18. To obey God means to partake in his mission, to be his hands and feet for others with our own very lives. Let me tell you a personal experience, my personal journey right now. Here and now, I'm taking care of an 89-year-old father who's already at the twilight of his life. It is such a humbling experience. From feeding, bathing, clothing, washing his clothes, and others. These things have been part of my daily grind for the past months. And this is on top of my responsibility as a family man, with my work, and with my growing ministry. It is very taxing, it's very challenging. There are moments I'm tempted not to respond to this call, but I choose otherwise. I choose otherwise because it is God. This is what is God is asking me here and now. In my prayers, I honestly tell the Lord I'm exhausted. After which I will also include the prayer, Lord, please grant me the grace to fulfill the task at hand. Lovingly, God will give me the grace to fulfill them all. My dear friends, what are the things God is asking you to do here and now? Is it to be a loving parent to your erring spouse? Is it to be a friend or a parent to your children? Is it to be a generous employer to your employees whom you know are going through tough times? Is it to be a pastoral leader who listens and guides the individuals assigned under his or her own care? Is it a registered voter who will choose to vote on the facts and a clear conscience? Is it a health worker who will give their all so others will have a second chance in life? Is it an individual who fights for the truth against the rising tides of disinformation, disunity, and lies. Whatever it is that you're going through, let me encourage you to Shema intently to the words of Jesus and fulfill them with utmost love. If you have been blessed by this simple reflection, please like, share, and subscribe. Pathways of Hope, even Landas ng Pag-asa, on all of your social media platforms, here on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Instagram. Again, my name is Pau. May God bless us all today and for the rest of our life. Keep safe.